Hello, and welcome back. Part 2, Library of Babel. Hi map, hello, div commentary, yay, here we go, area 2, much wandering. So, look at this guy real quick. So this area was inspired by the video game The Witness by Jonathan Blow. It is a puzzle game. And you can't really see the inspiration yet. I'll come to it when I come to it. So we've got these guys up here. Hello. They're not very effective. They're trying to snipe you. This bit is very interesting. Well, not yet anyway. It has a purpose, but we won't see it until we get to the second bit. So why are you trying to snipe me, mister? Stop it. Yes, inviting. Good stuff. Good. So, we've got a couple of harder enemies in this area. We've got some slightly better bow guys with power bows. I think they might have power and punch actually. And then we have the fallen adventurers over there. So we've got a shield as well, some armour. I know, these are just more than regular. Hey guys! So, yep, little trap there I just skipped over. Interesting thing about string, it triggers block updates even if it's not attached to a tripwire. I don't know why this is. If I had to guess, I would say it's how tripwires work. You step on a piece of string, it updates all the string to either side, hits the tripwire hook, which then sends out the redstone signal. Because the tripwire hook needs to know that the tripwire's been stood on, this needs to send a block update. So even if it isn't attached to a tripwire hook, it sends off a block update. So it updated the concrete powder, which is directly underneath. Cobwebs, lava, nasty death. Probably avoidable, since we've got the cobwebs here. So, here we have an extremely large chamber with a, I believe it's 5x5, yes, 5x5 grid of towers and walkways going around all the edges. Some of the walkways are real, some of them are not. I shall quickly demonstrate. Take everything off, put it all in here. So if I just start randomly running about with complete disregard for everything, I get something like that. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Load. Don't lag. Load. Stop lagging. Start loading. So yes. If the map will ever stop lagging. You can see that the bridge is now gone. Completely. It's gone. So, how do we tell which bridges are safe to walk on and which are not? Well, they use command blocks. Again, more proximity detectors. But every single bridge has command blocks. You can't use that. Some of them are empty, some of them are filled. There's no way to tell which actually function and which duds. So, we have to use these. I'll use the ones at the top there, since it's slightly easier to explain with those. But they're the same. These two are the same as the two up there. So, you can see that this matches down here, minus these symbols everywhere. 5x5 grid, 5x5 grid is the start. There it is down there. It's the same shape. There's the end. You can't see it from here, but the end is over there. It's also the same shape. This grid is this grid. Okay. So what do all these symbols mean? Well, we have an example over here. We can see that there's one line from the beginning to the end. I also give out a little book, which is over in this chest, which I put all my items in. Here it is. In which I say that you can deduce which are real and which are fake before you move on to the bridges, i.e. use these things. Don't lose anything valuable. There's only one path from here to the end, and the solution is unique. Okay. So we know that there is a green line, there is a unique green line. It goes from the beginning to the end. It doesn't intersect with itself, because otherwise the solution wouldn't be unique. So, symbols. What do they mean? Well, here's the witness, as all these puzzles like this, which are displayed on the screens, in which you get a green line from the start to the end, just like this. The witness doesn't have these symbols. These are different ones. So that those people who have played the witness, they've not got too much of an advantage. They don't know what these symbols mean either. So, we can work it out by looking at this and knowing that the path is unique. And also, if we go back to this room over here, this is actually the same thing. There's the start over there, the round platform with the spawner on it, is the end. And there's one of those symbols actually hanging up there, saying that this path is safe, and that path in the middle is safe. Now, if we stand over here, hello, we get attacked. So this path isn't safe. This path is safe because it's got all these barriers up. This path is safe, and you can see it's from over here, we've got more barriers. This path in the middle is safe, and you can see it's from over here. There's barrier blocks over here, on each side, so this path is safe. It goes in an S shape. We start over there, we go around here, down here, around here, back over there. So, and we've got this symbol, meaning it's pointing to this path, and it's pointing to this path. Now we could do a whole bunch of deductions and whatever. I don't know what people's logic process is going to be for this, because I already know the answer. And I'm going to spoil the answer. The answer is, these symbols, the little brackety bits, point to paths which are known to be safe. So, this path is safe, this path is safe, this path is safe, this path is safe, that path is safe, this one, and the one down here is safe. From that, and from knowing that the path may go straight from the beginning to the end in one unique line, we can deduce the other paths. For example, since this path has to be here, and this path needs to be here, there has to be a connecting line here. Which all leads to this nice thing over here, and when we have this, we can do the exact same thing. So I recommend pencil and paper, draw out the grid, mark on all the lines that you know to be safe. For example, we've got a little N shape here with a line on top of it. Lines. And then just use logical deduction to find all the other lines that connect the beginning to the end. I'm going to show you how I made this and where this map comes from. This is a map. Okay, I didn't know you could spectate item frames, that's interesting. How do I leave? There we go. 1 second. Here it is. It's a map. This is also a map. So, if we go to mode 3, blah 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 blah, don't look at the stuff that we're not meant to see yet. Ignore all that. Okay. Here it is. Here is the real world space that corresponds to the map. And here's the example one over here. And extreme amounts of lag because everything is loading in. And I'm trying to record at the same time, and I'm trying to upload at the same time. So, here is our map. Hello. So we've got this bit covering up all the funny squiggles and stuff underneath. So, basically how I made this, I dropped these symbols in fairly randomly. I marked on what they meant with black, and then I marked on what they had to mean by deductions in orange, and then bridges that aren't safe marked in red. And then I did more symbols and more symbols and more symbols until we end up with a complete unique solution that can be deduced. So, as far as I know, the solution is unique. It should be unique because of the way I designed it. If it isn't unique, please tell me so I can fix it. So yeah. There's that. Back to where we were. So, throw these away. Okay. So, I already have in front of me a piece of paper, and upon this piece of paper is marked the correct route through this. It's not really a maze, it's kind of a maze, I suppose. It's a good maze though. Most mazes are rubbish. So, well, we already know this bridge has to be safe because this one isn't. Area is still a bit of a challenge, even though you know which bridges are now safe and which are not, particularly because you end up triggering spawns that are across bridges that you can't go down. There we go. So, let's try and stick to the near walls so we don't end up triggering spawners that we can't actually reach, but they can reach us. So yeah, the path I'm taking is going to look very, very strange. I didn't know that many of these bridges were fake. This bridge, I'd like to take it. It's fake. Take this one instead. Well, this one leads to a chest, so it's not too bad. So, you might be thinking, can't I just bridge? You can. If you want to be a spoil sport, I'm not putting you in adventure mode. I'm not stopping you. I'm going to go ahead and bridge right to the end. Just cover up the fake bridges with the real bridges. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. It's not fun though. So here we have the elite librarians. Oh wow, they're not called elite. They're just called not novice. And our adventurer friends over here as well. Yeah, punch. So if you're not a little careful, they can knock you onto fake platforms and then into the lava. So we've got another unique item there. You can't just head straight to it. You have to come at it from behind. The path makes a very S shape here. Come on, fight each other. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Come on, shoot. Here he comes. Hello. Yes, you're too late. Whoa. Okay, back up. There we go. See, I'd like to just walk over that bridge, but I can't. It doesn't actually exist. So up one more, I believe. Yeah. More links. Whoa, hello. Run away, heal. Just try and take them out of range if you can. Yeah. So these actually have a bit of projectile protection armour on as well. So I'm not sure if it actually has any effect. But it might mean they take an extra shot with some bows, not sure. Here's our nether chest. Let's just take out the spawner first, cause there's problems. If we can. Yeah, we can't. I might have to split this episode. Oh, we'll just have it be extra long. Yes, hello. Chest. Better pickaxe. With a shield. Let's leave some food in here because we've got plenty of that to spare. We've got some. Oh, all our armour's broken. We've got some actual leather here, so it's better armour, but less speed. Or we've got projectile protection 1 still, but it's up to unbreaking 3, and we get some slight attack speed boost as well. Not much, but a little. Let's take our golden apple juice as well. All seems fine. So these spawners are arranged in a grid-like manner. There's none on the very corners. On the 2 adjacent, there are these guys with books. The very, very easy to defeat ones. Then we've got guys with, I think, bows. Yeah. Who are adjacent to those. Come on. Die. Thank you. Then near the middle, you've got the 4 slightly better melee guys. Then we've got the 4 chests, there, and there. And then right in the middle, surrounding the unique, are the more powerful bow guys. So the original plan was to have those watches everywhere in all of these towers, and there would be barriers on some sides, and so on other sides they'd look out and snipe you. A couple of problems with that. First problem is the beam takes a little bit of time to charge, and these bridges are not that long. You could run across them before they would be charged. Other fault, they can see you from far away. They can see you from further away than a single bridge. So I'll be standing, say, here, and a guardian all the way over in that tower over there would start sniping you. So, it didn't pan out. So we went for the plan B. You should see this, some bridges disappear on you. Which I think I actually like better. Because if you do go down the wrong bridge, it disappears. You won't go down it again. If you go down all the wrong bridges, why would you go down all the wrong bridges? That's a very time-consuming, stupid thing to do. But if you do go down all the wrong bridges, you will end up with a perfect pattern. It leads from one place to the other. Which would probably look nice. I've never seen it, because I'm not going to waste my time going down all the wrong bridges. There's a bit of a problem here. A ton of these boots in the same place. Thankfully they're all fighting each other, so I can back up a bit. Snipe them. Get attacked from behind. Come on. Ooh, you guys are being very annoying. You just die already, thank you. Let's take this as well. Ah. Ah. Being attacked from both sides. Run away. Cheese. Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, I know this bridge configuration fairly well. Otherwise, it would probably be dead. Oh, jeez, this video is going to end up being stupidly long. It's half an hour. Take ages to upload. Boo! Bandwidth. Boo. This. Where even am I? Come back for you later, so I don't lose you. So this is the way you're actually supposed to get on. This is probably close enough to trigger the disappearing bridges, yeah. There they go. There I go. What a fool. I was trying to demonstrate the bridges. And the bridges end up demonstrating me? What? That doesn't make any sense. yes, lasers. So the Watchers kill you in one hit. They don't mess around. Sword. Boo! Boo! Boo to you, I say. Humbug. Yeah, okay, just throw it on the ground. That works. Take that. Take up dust and armor shield. So yeah, we lost a whole bunch of torches doing that. Probably pick some of these back up. Where are we? This way. More armor. Armor llama. Armor llama! It's the armor llama, it's an armor with some armor. Here we are. Back to where we were before. With many less things. There's some things. Gets us back up in shape. We've got power 3 bow. Fortunately it stops us moving around while we hold it. We've got an offhand sword, which is a terrible idea when there's this many bow guys around. And this much lag. Maybe we'll use it next area. Stop! Putting into the boat. Stop it! Avoid triggering that spawner. Go right to the end. Oh! He vanished from resistance, didn't he? Snipe them. Ping. Ping. Took him out. How many arrows? Not many. We're nearly there now, I say. Oh, come on. There we go. Stop. The lag. Ugh. I'm out of arrows. Almost there. We've done the hard bit, which was near the centre. The hardest bit was probably the 2 elite spawners at once. I don't know why this guy still spawns up here when nobody else does. All the spawners are still there. Giving them barriers so they can't do anything. And that guy's here when he spawns. You may also notice there's a spawner on that bridge over there. We can't actually get to him. So, around here. Even though I know the pattern still is nerve-wracking walking around all these walkways, knowing that they may or may not randomly vanish under you at any given moment. I'm trying to read the pattern when it's upside down. Here is our unique for this area. It's a very good sword. Unfortunately, it's an option objective with vanishing on it, which is a very bad combination, so we're not going to use it. You also, as you may have noticed, you only get one of these objective books each. So you better be damn sure you know the way back, because if you're not, then you're going to end up losing. I'll probably just cut out this walk back. It's not very exciting, is it? Cut! And here we are, we're back at the monument. So, here is the round stable of King Arthur. Here is our super duper blade, which we can't ever use, that has to go on the bonus monument. And here is the end of the episode. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the final area next time. Goodbye.